welcome Ari Melber.
Hey, everybody.
Come on here.
How are you?
Oh, so good.
Right here.
Yes.
That's what's up.
Oh my gosh. Ari, I'm so excited you are here.
I'm excited to be with you.
We are big fans of yours, and John Murray's mother is like super fan, and she kept saying you got to have Ari Melber on the show. So we are all in alignment and bringing you here.
And is she booking for the show now?
Well, she's a booker for you. But I want to congratulate you on your hugely popular show on MSNBC. And you just passed 1 billion streams online. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you, thank you.
1 billion streams. So, 1 billion. How does that feel?
I think it feels great to get out to everybody because some of us watch the news this way, some of us watch shows like this, but a lot of young people are getting their news in different ways.
Yeah.
So to me, it means that we're reaching not only young people, but people around the world because that streaming goes everywhere. So I can be talking to you and anyone in America who knows about it, or sometimes it's like someone says, oh yeah, my mom's in Spain and she's watching over there on YouTube. It's kind of wild, this world we're in.
It's so wild. You know, and things are happening. It was so crazy. Yesterday was a crazy day because Tucker Carlson and Don Lemon got fired on the same day from 2 different networks. What is going on with cable news right now? It's just crazy.
I'll tell you this, we cover so many big stories, but it's always a sign when like my high school group chat blows up about a topic, because it's often about music and sports, and then everyone's like, hey, Ari, are you okay? Are they firing everybody today? Like, we're just like, so it was really on people's minds. From what we can tell, it's a coincidence in terms of timing.
Yeah.
And I do think the larger story is Tucker Carlson, who has really platformed a lot of lies and hate. And I'm not saying that as a judgment. They recently had to pay out over $500 million. You mentioned a billion streams.
Yes.
It's $500 million+ because they got caught lying. And so I think this is a reckoning for some of that.
I love Ari. It was like they paid over $500 million. I got it. And this is what I love. Like you break down news in this way because you combine the hip hop with the news. Now I can't even imagine, Ari, when you first started doing that, were the executives in the back going, what the hell is he doing?
So when you say first, you mean on the news, but I'm a proud graduate of Garfield High School in Seattle.
Okay.
That's Quincy Jones High School.
All right.
That's Jimi Hendrix High School.
Ah.
And so we had this whole culture of this. So there was nothing unusual then.
Right.
In talking about music and going through it all. We were all doing that.
Okay.
But back then, even in like class, I'd be like, well, did Nas not say? And people would be like, Ari, enough. So for those friends, people look at it now, they're like, so you made this part of your job. So I always got that reaction. I think there was confusion at first in the newsroom.
I can imagine, like they didn't even know what to put on the monitor.
Yeah, but I will say, MSNBC is run by Rashida Jones. Shout out to the whole team there because they've really supported not only the lyric part, which can be fun and hopefully is informative, but they've supported us having all kinds of people on the program and really kind of trying to diversify who defines what is news, what is history. We're writing it now.
Yes. And I think, and I don't know if I'm wrong or not, but when I watch you, you quote Jay-Z and Rick Ross like the most. Those are the ones that I hear the most. And I loved it when I watched you because you broke down Jay-Z's song, God Did. Like you completely broke it down on the show. And Jay-Z released that as a new track. Mm-hmm.
This is the most wild thing in my life. So the God Did song dropped as part of DJ Khaled's album on a Friday.
Yeah.
We did this breakdown on Tuesday, and we gave it so a whole show could be 40 minutes, take out the commercials. We gave it like 14 minutes, a huge chunk of the show, and walked through all the bars, the double entendres, and the wider context. And so then he shouted out, and then he released it, and I've never seen a news segment released as a track. So if you go on any streaming service, Spotify, Apple, whatever you use, Hove did, shout out to Sus One, by the way. While we're talking about musical leaders.
Hey, Ari, please don't think you can take Sus and put him on your show. He's here, okay.
I mean, there is some sharing with Mariah.
Everybody keeps trying to take Sus.
But yeah, so then he released this as its own track.
Okay.
And to me, it was such an honor. Anyone who knows about hip hop knows that you can't ask for or even kind of audition for that kind of cosign, but it meant a lot for him to say, yeah, this is what I was saying. Also, I brought you just a little mug. This is not even publicly available yet. This looks like a beat mug because we have the normal beat mug.
Yes.
But on the back, I have Dave East, the Harlem rapper, has a song where he says, you can't sit in this Ferrari with me on MSNBC. I got Ari with me.
Oh!
So that's a bar. Keep
like
the mug. I want you to have the mug.
This is my mug.
That's yours.
Well, thank you so much. I love this mug. This, you know, and this is what it is. Like, we could have shown the whole breakdown of God Did, but now that Jay-Z has released a track, we got to pay for what you said on Dog on
Everyone
TV.
asked me, they said, did you clear it? And I said, yeah, we cleared it. But also, look, what Jay said to Nas, if everyone remembers the Nas Jay-Z Ether beef, he said, yeah, I took your voice, you was using it wrong. You made it a hot line, I made it a hot song.
Yes, he did.
And so I feel like I remember that from growing up on this, and then I was saying to people at the time, I was like, I don't know how I use my voice, but he did make it into a song.
Yes, he sure he did.
All samples cleared.
Everything you did, Ari, like, your show even caused a Twitter beef with 50 Cent.
Yes.
Can you tell me about that?
So this was wild. So we did this thing where you talked about the streams. We had 50 on, and we showed some of our most watched videos of all time since the show launched. And interesting, because it shows, I think, the spread. One was this guy who actually left the Kremlin, left Russia, Andrei Kozyrov.
Okay.
And 50 Cent. And so
those were the two most.
Those were two, and De Niro, those are like the top. And Kozyrov slightly beat 50, and 50 was like, what is this? Who is this guy? You know, and we live in this world now where people can literally talk to anyone.
Yes.
And Kozyrov posted back online and said, people are asking me, who is 50 Cent? And they were like,
you got a Russian oligarch and 50 feuding online.
Yeah, it was beautiful, a beautiful thing. And they did make it, they made up, because it was all internet fun. But it's like, we talk so much about sometimes the dangers of the internet. Every parent thinks about that, how to screen time, everything.
Yeah.
But we can also lose sight of some of the positives. When people can joke around the world, if we're joking with each other, maybe we're seeing each other as people, even across all of the issues around the world, that's great.
Absolutely. Maybe we can change some stuff.
Maybe, yeah.
All right, so Ari, this is what I love. Like, when you go to work, you're coming on a talk show, you wear your suit, you wear your tie, you're looking very wonderful right now. But you got a whole street style about yourself that we never get to see. What is going on here?
What is going on here?
Look at
All right.
You got your drink shirt on? What's going on?
Okay, well, this is a knockoff Supreme shirt. I want you to know I got that hoodie in Venice Beach for about 25 bucks, and I posted because I don't want to encourage people to waste their money on clothes unless you have a lot of extra money. So I posted in the caption, like, this is a knockoff, but it is a mosaic, you know, with the little rock art of Champagne Poppy Drake.
All right.
So it just spoke to me. I was just on Venice. I was in Venice Beach. I said to my friend, I said, man, I said, if I were crazy, I would like rock this hoodie because it just to me was funny. And my friend was like, "But you are crazy."
Okay.
And so we got the hoodie.
So I just have to ask you, if you were a rapper and you wanted to collaborate with somebody, who would you be collaborating with? Who would that be?
Sherri, we don't even get into this. That's a tough question.
Yeah.
So I don't rap. Let's be clear. I don't rap.
All right.
I talk.
Okay.
We got to know your lane.
All right.
But I love the fantasy.
Yes.
I love the fantasy. If I were a rapper.
If you were.
Definitely like Lauryn Hill, because she could do the hook and a verse. Okay?
What?
I think obviously Jay-Z.
Okay.
Just as someone who's influenced everything about my mind, right? How I look at the world. And then now there's so many artists who are rapping in a different way in the pocket. So like someone like Lil Baby, right? Or 21.
Yes.
Where you're just like, it's such a different sound. So again, and I don't want this misquoted online, where it's like Ari's dropping a track. If I were a rapper, right? I think my style would probably be very lyrical, a little bit old school.
Okay.
So having that young sound, like how many people know 21 Savage, right?
Yes, we know 21 Savage.
He raps like he's in the library with you.
Okay.
Right? Almost like he's whispering at you.
Yeah.
Yes, 21, 21. So I feel like that would be a nice offset. Did I go too long with the answer?
You answered it so well. You answered it so much. You coming to the barbecue, Ari. Ari, I want to say thank you so much for being here. We love your show.